Are you looking for a Yealink wall mount for your Yealink phone? Well, you're in the right place. But before you proceed, make sure you are looking at the model of the phone before you get the wall mount so you get the right one. They look very similar, and Yealink makes a number of different Yealink wall mounts. How do you know which phone you have and which model to get? On the back of the Yealink phone, you'll have this black tag, and it'll say model SIP T46U. So what you want is a wall mount for a T46U phone. In my hand, I have the wall mount for the T48. They look very similar, like they would work. When you go to put it on, it won't insert. No matter which one of the slots that I use, it just won't line up. So that's why it's important to get the right wall mount for your phone. On the product page, we have the models that are appropriate for that particular wall mount. So just check that before you go ahead and buy. Now that you've gotten the right Yealink wall mount and you're going to use it and install it, there's a couple of things you want to do before you install it so that your phone and the handset on the phone stay firm once it's vertical. Because once it's vertical, you need to make some small adjustments. On this Yealink phone, as well as all the models, you'll have this lip that's there. Normally, it doesn't really do much when the phone is laying horizontally. But once you go vertical, that's what will happen. So what we want to do is get this lip removed from here and turned around so that the handset will stay and will not fall out. Here's a pro tip. When you go to take this out, you may have never done this before. So I tried to do this earlier with just pushing it with my finger. And on this particular phone, I was having a tough time pulling this little thing out. So what I would do is grab a little tool, something like this, or a flat screwdriver so that you can push the bottom. What we want to do is push it from the bottom up and upwards, and it should slide right off with a little bit of force. And you see it popped right out. Okay. What we want is that to be sticking out. This little doohickey comes in two sides. When it's inside the phone prior to the wall mount, it's on this end here. That's what's sticking out. Now what we want to do is make sure this little lip is sticking out when we use it with the wall mount. So we'll go back over here. We'll just insert it. And we want to push it back in. Bam. And you heard that click. And once you hear that click, you see that lip. Now our handset should stay once we go vertical. Doesn't slide out. Let me turn it sideways on the profile side so you can see it is completely vertical and it's staying on the phone. That's what we want. Next, the wall mount. In the box, it'll come with a microfiber cloth from us and just a wall mount plastic piece. There is no screws included. Those are optional. You want to make sure when you install this on the back of your phone that you simply connect it over here to the left side, and in these slots is where it'll lock in place. So you'll slide it to your right. So put it in and it'll slide in and lock in place. Okay. Now, something important to note about the wall mounts, they do not come with screws. They don't need to be very long or extremely heavy duty. For the T48, you've got 4 different screws that will be used. On some wall mounts, you have 3. So something like a T30 series will have 3. This particular one requires 4. What I've got here on the desk is a 3/4 inch length screw and about roughly just over a quarter, just at right a 1/4 inch in terms of the head, the width of the head. Now, obviously, you can use much longer screws depending on the type of surface that you plan on using, whether you're going to put it on a concrete surface versus drywall or wood. But this, at a minimal, you'll want to use something that's about 3/4 inch in length. In the instructions, you can use the template for it. And if you don't have it, feel free to give us a call or drop us a comment and we'll gladly send one to you. And you line those up and you can see right there, boom, it'll hang there, there, and over here. And that's all you need to do to get your Yealink phone mounted to your wall. Let us know if you have any questions, and we'll be glad to help you.